Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Trucker Matzy, and if you cannot tell in my voice, first of all, I am not feeling the greatest, but welcome. I'm not going to dwell on that. Wow. Cut! Not going to dwell on that. Anyways, so we are here on Waseca County, Minnesota. It is my map. It is being submitted to ModHub today, but who knows when they're actually going to take a look at it. But you will see mini preview videos by, well, first of all, myself. This is the official early preview video of said map, and I was kind of trying to think of how I'm going to do this, but really, I'm just going to do it like a regular map preview. And it's just I have a little bit more knowledge about the area than others. So let's go ahead. First, I'm going to change the game settings real quick so you won't see that. But we're going to go ahead and take a little tour. Take a little. All right. So first off, I have everything set up as it is in the picture. And there goes traffic like crazy once again. We got ourselves a silo, an auger, a couple tractors. I will tell you though, just kind of information. Growing up, we did not have this type of silo. We had more like a corn crib for like the earlage. Had two of those, and then over to the left there was a big square one. We don't have that as a mod, so or any kind of earlage for Farming Simulator 25. But I would love to maybe an update later, kind of figure out some things here. But anyways, so that's that. So what we got here, we got a Vermeer mower pull behind. Got a Matzy Ferguson Western combine as for starters, and we have the Great Plains. I'm not sure why I haven't hooked up the tractor to this, but I think there was like a seed nearby this whenever I first put this in there. It's not broken. It's just open. Anyways, this isn't the exact harvester that my dad started out with, but it was a Matzy Ferguson, and it was shorter like this. Anyways, so I'm going to talk about, dad and stuff like that. Some of the different things that were going on. So this right here is just like a multi-purpose shed. We used to call it the milk house. And so that's kind of what goes on here. So we start out with 4 big bags of fertilizer, 2 pallets of seed. We do have what we would call the mud house. Me and my sister growing up, we called this the mud house. We just made like mud pies and stuff like that. And then sometimes we reach out the window here and feed the cows like some greenery. It is what it is. So a couple of other sheds here. We don't have the same shed, but we used to have like a chicken coop and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyways, so yes, we do start with a square baler. We did do these baby bales back in the day. So let's go ahead and hop into the old pickup truck. Turn it up, and if you guys don't know us, we do have Minnesota license plates as well. We did get that taken care of. Kind of go back here, just take a look at things. Oh, I do not have the camera collision mod on. I'll have to fix that real quick. Hold up. All right, we are back in action. We got it's one of those mods I just have to have anytime I'm recording, because I'm used to driving a certain way and moving the camera around a certain way. So if it starts messing with me, it just starts messing with me, Anyway, so here's another like little drive to the back of the barn. That's just another random shed that was on the farm. Honestly, like a lot of this stuff isn't here on the farm now, but this is like how I grew up on one. We didn't drive through here, and eventually that was converted into like a pig farm before it was finally wiped out by a fire, which coincidentally my dad may have started. Anyways, no, not like no, not like that. He was welding in too close to some dry grass. So remember the whole only you can prevent forest. Yes, he could have prevented it, but sometimes when you're doing stuff, you're just kind of careless. Anyways, so we get up here, we get the thing. And we do have a windrow back here. Now, I didn't put a tether on the farm because we just raked it over. Yeah, I know the way farms in 25 you need one, but if you really want to make hay, you know what? Whatever it is, what it is. So we're gonna kind of go. This is bringing back childhood memories. Honestly, like crazy childhood memories. Anyways, so we would walk down here, go along the fence line. This is actually more space than on the farm, but it is what it is. And right about here, our feet would get a little sloppy because the water would be up a little higher. You'll see, like right here, it is there. So it kind of a little fitting here. Anyways, we would just come on down here. There's a rock pile over here, which they told us never to climb on because there's probably snakes. Granted, there's only gardener snakes in the area, but nonetheless, they didn't want us to hurt ourselves. You know, who knows what else was up in there. Apparently there was a badger one time, like in our area, farm area, so they kind of kept us close to the farmhouse. And this is actually just farm water runoff, which I may have played with a little bit too much than I should have with the water here. Maybe that contributed some allergies later on. Maybe it didn't. Who knows? You know what? I enjoyed it. It is what it is, and I didn't die. So there's that. Anywho, we're gonna get back on up to the farm, and there's not much else at the actual farm here, but we're gonna go kind of cruise on down, check out the neighborhood, tell you what I know of said areas. Obviously, other people will do better map preview recordings, but I have more knowledge, so you know what? It is what it is, right? Anyways, I'm learning. I'm trying to do more videos in general. Now that the map is pretty much complete at this point, I can focus on doing more videos. So there's that. Oh, one more thing. All this stuff is sellable if you really want to sell it, including this little thing is on top of the house. All right, so this is one of the constructible houses, and I just made. Thank you, oh, that little bit of grass isn't gonna be that big a deal, right? You can clean it up, right? Yeah. Anyways, blah blah blah. Mapping is not as easy. If you guys watched any of the streams, you know exactly what I've been going through. So yeah, all this stuff is sellable. Do what you want to. So this field here is what we started with, and this field over here, and that is actually what the homestead was. That is what we had, and he actually used a farm mall. We don't have one of those in game yet. That may be something we sneak into the map later on. We don't have it as we speak. So there's that. So over here we do have the neighbors. I'm not going to say the names of the neighbors. I'm not trying to get people stalking people over here or whatnot, you know. Anyways, I come out. I walked over, hung out, played tractors like literally all the time. So, and he would actually go up and down this field road with a motorcycle. I was so jealous. Not gonna lie. So you get access to 3 fields over here with this little road, field road, whatever you want to call it. And head on back up to the main area. They had, they actually did have two silos here. They used to have like an old red barn, but it was really like gray because all the paint had faded. And they had a dryer, but there's no dryers in base game Farms on 25. If you so choose to do so, you can. They got sheds, parking area with a little house right here. I will tell you, I didn't realize this thing had a propane right here when I put the house down. And they actually have a propane on their farm, and this one you cannot sell. I apologize for that in advance. But, you know, I gotta make the map, and that's how we make the maps. Alright. So cruise on down over this way. That property is connected to another area up here. We won't be talking about... Wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, we'll talk about that next after this one. All right, so this is a house over here, but it also is like a not forestry, forestry area. This is kind of a forestry area, and what we actually have here, this is, as you guys know, my modded equipment, modded little mini deals. I couldn't put them in, just put them as a mod by themselves. It was just XML work, but we can put them into a map. So that is one thing, once it gets passed on consoles, you guys should be looking forward to, is slightly faster miniature productions. We got nice little creek going through here. Again, I think my dad actually got stuck with a snowmobile on the creek one of these times, but so we'll turn right up here in a minute, but we're gonna go ahead and turn left. This is the other part of the property that's owned by the neighbors. They actually did like sheep farms and stuff like that. Excuse me. Like I said, a little sick. Anyways, so this is actually where they stored a lot of their actual farm equipment. And, you know, they had a sheep pen, whatnot, you know, some older stuff, and a field way back here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the field real quick. Just because we can. Oh, another thing, we're going to look at the PDA in a little bit, but the crops, all the crops that are started in said map are crops that are, generally speaking, would be in this area. We just drove down here, just kind of give you the look at how steep the field actually is. It's not flat by any stretch of the imagination. So it's kind of fun. There is actually, just south of here, there is a river, and so it kind of made the area a little more, how you say, you know, hilly. You know, it definitely was not a flat area. So those of you who do not care for the flat map types, you will definitely appreciate. Again, this is another neighbor's area that, again, will not mention the actual names of the people that live in this area, because, again, anonymity, you know that word. Get a house, a silo, a little shed was kind of overgrown, but, you know, that's kind of on purpose, actually. This is a field road to get to, I think, 3 of the fields? 3 or 4? So, one field on the left. This is oat. No, that's soybeans, actually. You got some corn that's... You can start chopping corn right away if you feel like it. And then directly in front of us is the oats, and that's the town area. We'll get there eventually. There's quite a few goodies up there, honestly. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then if you are owning that farm, you can buy this one instead, and, you know, take it from them if you're doing some multiplayer stuff. You get another view of the slough, as we call it. So yeah, we're gonna get back up to the other area and start turning and have a little conversations. All right, we are back up here. Did I forget us? Wow. Not everybody needs a mailbox, right? And the other one, the mailbox is up here, so I forgot the one. It'll be fine, right? Totally fine. Anyways, so you will see, especially once you get a hold of the map, but also when 4B and I do some, I think 4B might somehow last little clutch into joining us. We'll see. But along this road here, it's not right now, but traffic can get a little crazy. Now, to be fair, that is realistic. Hopefully we can come back to this road. We'll get a better seat, better view. There goes the car. On the straightaway with it being a gravel road, stuff like that, people actually do tend to kind of get a little crazy sometimes, especially in high schoolers. They drive down that road a little faster than one would really want. So, and this is, not really familiar with this particular farm over here. I kind of made it into more of like a dairy farm, hence the cow on the mailbox. 4B definitely helped me with this. If you guys watched any of his streams, he did help with texturing, stuff like that, get things figured out. You get big cow barn, a small chicken pen here. You get 3 massive silos. You get access, easy access. Wow, that sounds bad. To 3 different fields right here. Again, if you so choose to do so. And there's another field back this way. And this is one of the things that you really is nice about this particular map. Is you can just back your trailer up like so and just dump your grass or corn in there. Kind of helps you make it more even, so you don't have to like always climb up the daggum silage here. So there was a plan for a much larger shed over here, but that shed was not completed yet. So right now, these guys are like kind of placeholders. And again, thank you Schultz Modding for sending these over, allowing me to put these into the map. And here's another field right here. Again, ready, silage ready. So you guys can really just dig right in, get some good equipment. Got things taken care of. Oh, real quickly, let's take a look at the PDA, shall we, real quick. So this is the area of Waseca County. Now, obviously, it's not the whole county because it's a lot, but it's one small corner of Waseca County. So this is Start Farm, as you can tell with all the equipment. We are sitting right here right now. You can kind of see like some of the stuff. I did take an overview picture like in Giant's editor because I couldn't get a good geographical map taken. So we just went with taking what we had and just putting it in there, right? Anyways, so we did that. We're gonna take a over here, go on down over here. There's some special things over here we're gonna talk about as well. And then we'll head on down into downtown and see what we got going on there. Oh yeah, another thing that I've been kind of working on also is the AI splines. You should be able to get an AI worker to go to every single field, every single sell point, all that you need to do some successful farming if you are in need of some help from workers. This area here would get flooded basically every time it rained. I tried to get like a more flooded state on the map, but I just couldn't figure out the coding. I know it's possible, but it's not quite something that I was able to get. We're gonna turn right here in a second, but let's go ahead. You guys know, he meaning Schultz. There we go. Schultz Modding. He sent these over. These are actually in testing right now with Giants. Just waiting to see how that comes along. These are not required mods in the map. There's not going to be a single required mod on the map. You're welcome, guys. You see the fans are moving, so that's another thing that would be nice with that. But also, when I did the placeable deal, I got where was I? Oh yeah. The thing. So you can. We don't own this right now, but you do have some piggies in here already. So when I put the placeable down, I put some piggies in just to kind of see what it was, and then I had grabbed the XML and put that into the game or the map or whatever. So you go by here, you can look at some piggies if you don't own them. So there you go. There is a road in the back here that connects to the farm over there. Again, not saying any names to keep the anonymity. It's almost like I'm saying anemone, but anonymity. You know what? Words are hard, especially when I'm already sick. Again, not trying to be a something horse, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so we do have some tree lines. Again, you can cut those down if you really want to merge them together. We have a nice little creek here. Now, the creek isn't this big in real life, but I wanted to add a little pizzazz. And technically, this road doesn't exist. But in order to make the map more like tolerable or whatever, we did go ahead and add a few roads. Do a little extra, little something of my own design, whatever. So yeah. Now it's really hard to like get like what do you want to do for the border? Like how much more, like just put some bushes there. Like there's only so much you can do, right? Now, as you can tell, this is a standard map, and I'm not going to go 1x or 2x and trigger Tony too much, but we're going with standard map. But it feels bigger just based upon how the road designs and stuff like that is. So we're going to take a look at some stuff over here. We get some more traffic. Traffic here is a little bit more calm, so if you're coming out of this area, it's, you know, kind of neat. So, all right, so what are these? Those who have not been paying attention to the channel, these are two different productions, but they're the same production, like if you're going to do like a multiplayer deal. And what they are is by building pig feed mill for $249,000. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and buy that real quick. Oh, let me do a little add money. All right, we add a little bit of money, and let's go ahead and buy this like so. Just to kind of give you a heads up of what we're looking at for production here. So pig feed mill, you make pig feed, and it's corn mineral feed, oats, and soybeans. And you get some pig feeds. So I was like, you know what? I work at a mill, a feed mill, not pig variety, but I have kind of an idea what goes on there. So just figure out, you know what? Let's add a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we got two of them here. Like I said, multiplayer purposes for the most part. And we also, if you want to just buy pig feed, you can do that too. So now, I will say, because it is a service, you are actually going to be paying a little bit more than normal. But you're getting bulk. You're getting all the fun stuffs. It's kind of cool. So, Schultze also did me a solid. This building may or may not look familiar to you on Riverbend. And what he did, he was able to break it down to the point where we made a sell point. So that is kind of neat. Got all the stuff you kind of need to get, you know, going. I don't remember. I think it's just standard sell pricing. You can also go ahead and just kind of do a little exploring. Like I said, he opened up some things. You're able to kind of like go in and just do whatever. So, you know what? Go ahead and do whatever. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but you know, if you can climb the stairs, you know, you don't mind heights, you know what, go ahead and do that as well. Now see, this is actually like, this is kind of like a feed mill as well. Because I'm literally, that was like, the stuff would come down, you spout it out, you know, all that fun stuff. I forget if this door opens up or not. Nope, it does not. This one does. You can kind of, you know, kind of do your thing. Kind of like skip the Maloo, you know. Like, hey, it's a little scary up here. You know, kind of do your thing. Anyways, have fun with that. It'll be kind of neat. All right, so next up, in this little not industrial area, but kind of, you know what I'm saying. All right, so we have some trailers here because we got animal pen over there, mill over here, all that kind of fun stuff. So we do have, I don't think it's going to tell us, but we do have a animal trailer that you can use. Do like this and hop in here and boom, 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 boom. There we go. So you do have access to use these things. I've used them myself without owning. And this thing takes pig feed, so you can kind of be a trucker, Matzy. That's kind of neat. Fill her up, take her to the farm, fill up your pigs. Now, only takes pig feed, just an FYI. And then over here, we have our animal dealer right here, and then we also have an animal dealer sell point, which is right over here. And we do have some pedestrian traffic over here. Nothing crazy, just, you know, something to make it feel a little more alive. Alright, so let's continue on. And oh, by the way, this is the largest field in front of us. Field 17, if you guys know about the Field 17 joke, you're welcome. It's more of an abandoned farm. It's a part of Field 17, so if you buy it, you get a little extra like spot there. You can again sell everything, dig it up, make it part of the field if you want to, or you can just you know, just do a contract on it. Because who doesn't like a pig contract for however much? Wait, how much is that going to be? Is it even showing up? No, it's not. But we do have some larger fields, so we're gonna end up getting gonna be getting quite a few larger financial gains via contract. So looks like that guy's turning 2. Now they do slow down right here for the turns. I did do that. And this is the, again, another farmer that I do know the name of, but I'm not going to say on here for anonymity. Maybe I should stop saying that. Alright, so you got yourself a chicken pen over here. Got lots of parking area. You do have a greenhouse area as well. More sheds. Again, all this is sellable, so you want to just buy this area, get rid of this stuff, start your own deal. You know, you can have at it. And this is one of their field roads. Again, you don't necessarily need to use this field road for the most part. These two fields here are the only fields, I think, over here. They can get through from here, but you can kind of, you know, turn over here, you know, park, whatever. And again, you get a little access to this beautiful, beautiful scenery right here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and skip forward a little bit, and I also need to maybe clear up my ear, nose, throat stuffs. Be right back. Alright, we are back. You don't have to look both ways here, but there's a couple spots on this road where you could get kind of... There might be some crashes, that's all I'm saying. Alright, so this is a very familiar road to me as well, because if you were to keep on going north on this road, hold that thought for a second. So this is a farm area on the map, or in real world, but I went ahead and left this one open so you guys can kind of do like just to build your own deal, right? So that allows you to be kind of creative and not really messing with the how you say, the theme of the map. That's what we'll go with, the theme of the map. Anywho, so as I was saying, this road is not necessarily memorable for me per se, but memorable because if you were to keep on going, there is a museum, a farm type area museum way up there, and it's kind of where my mom got in a bad accident when I was like 10. It was a while ago. So we'll go ahead and take a right over here just real quick. This is kind of a more rougher field road. Blame 4B for this one. The good news is you only really need this road for one area. Well, technically 2, but the one area is this nice open meadow field. There's technically 3 meadow fields on this map. This is one, and there's actually one, we passed it already by the farm. Let me, you know what? Okay. Alright, so since we're talking about the other meadow field, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to show you the other two as well. So you got kind of overgrown forest weeds over here. It's by design, so there is that. Anyways, you got a nice little access field road to another grassy area because you're gonna have to probably mow the grass multiple times before the this field is ready to go. It's just the way it is. Man, look at Stegman going. It's going crazy over there. Now, I will tell you, once you get onto the road here, the traffic will see that you are on their spline and they will slow down. I tested it myself. So not that big a deal. Anyways, back to future Matzy over here. Now, if you want to have a little fun with the traffic, be my guest. But it's kind of realistic, and I did it on purpose. You know what? Whatever. It is what it is. Now, I did mention 3 meadow grassy areas. This is the third one. It's not as big as the other ones, but it still count as a small meadow grass field. And this is actually, you can buy this little triangle individually. So here, let me just show you real quick. This little spot right here. There you go. Now, I will tell you, you can technically buy the road system and the town and all that fun stuff, but it's $81 million. So if you really want to cheat money in, put your signs down to buy that, you can. But I was trying to make it so that area is, how you say, true to the area, true to the map, you know, that kind of deal. Not trying to be ridiculous. I'm just, you know, my map, I made it. You know what? I gave you the option. If you really want it, you can get it. But at least I didn't like block it out. Like, no, you can't buy this ever. You know what I'm saying? It's another speedy area. And this place actually was distant cousins, like third or fourth cousins area. I at least tell you that. I'm still, again, not saying names. They don't live there now, so it's not as big a deal. But I'm still, like I said, not gonna get all crazy. Now they do have a big A field. They have a field road to kind of get back over here, and again, I do have AI splines go all the way back here. So you know, do with that as you will. Yeah, every time I take a clip here and you guys notice that I'm like, hey, he's not the same spot he was. Yeah, I'm either clearing my throat or coughing or whatever. So anybody that is watching that knows that I work at a certain spot, because they know where I work, or they know me and they know I do this stuff. Yeah, I really am sick. I'm not just messing around. But I'm struggling through just to get this video out before I send it out to, like I said, other content creators like the likes of Farmer Cobb. I know that, who is it? Tony Myth. He's going to take a look at it in the morning. I'm going to send it out to Lead Dog. He's just going to do his thing. Now, GoHam won't do a video on it until it is released because of his rule about not doing anything with anybody, even their friends, until they've done at least one thing on modhub, which is fair. As Mailman, their Steggy's turning left. Let's do the same thing. Let's follow Steggy. Alright, so I did do like driveways and stuff like that for some of these houses, made it a little neat. Every single one of these areas you can get gas in, or diesel, or what you want to call it. So it's a nice bigger area for fuel. Do you necessarily need it that many? No, but I kind of wanted to make it cool. Another deal here, we do have, again, traffic splines going through all these areas, so the vehicles should do what they do if you hire them. Now, this was actually the first house area I put up on here. Did I really mess that up? It's not that bad. It's a little overgrown. You know what? It is. Now, you can't sell these. They're stuck in the ground or whatever. But if for roleplay purposes, you can kind of use it. So there's that. Now, we got grapes. We got olives. We got the ropes. We got soup. Some of the things I did grab from the European style map, but that's just because I like what they brought to the table as far as what they looked like. I did have the curbs here. Now you see you can drive up without much resistance here, so that's good. And also these grapes, I raised the ground a little bit because these grapes got a little bumpy. Now I know some people are gonna gripe about why you have that light pole right there and how close that is. You know what? I gotta make it a little bit of a challenge, right? There's a sawmill with the big stuffs and the other sawmill with the regular sawmill stuffs. What is this? Oh yeah, it's the I think this is the barrel maker, isn't it? What is this? Yep. Cooper Springs. I think that you can get, no, you can't, I don't know. Stuffing things. Buy it, find out what happens. Bakery. Good stuff's here. And then cruise on over here. We've already been here. I did put a house. Is that the house? Or, oh no, that's spinnery, right? Yeah, it's a spinnery. A few more houses. Again, more productions right here. I think that's a tater chip factory. And again, I do have some pedestrians on here. Just not. I didn't go crazy with it, right? You got the bank. Need some money, and then of course right over here you have the shop, and this right here is where when you spawn in, you get to see it's your elevator, so you get to see a lot of the map, which is kind of neat. I will say Joe helped me with this ramps, and you got a higher one for a higher trailer, a lower one for like a step deck type of deal. And I guess that's really it. Like I said, 4B and I'm hoping Clutch gets a part of it too. We're gonna definitely explore the possibilities of the map and how it can go. Like I said, there's gonna be a bunch of videos by content creators. Go ahead and like them, watch them, tell them what you think. I'll be watching all the videos, looking at the comments. Let me know here, there, anywhere, what you think. So I think that's gonna do it. And what's not gonna do it is the end of this video. If you enjoyed, I hope you did. Drop a like, comment, share, all that fun stuff. Join the Matzy convoy, and remember to turn on your notification bell. Oh yeah, subscribe so you never miss a future video here on the channel. And we're gonna get a lot more videos out now that the map has been pretty much done. So see you guys later. Take care. Bye.